Well, let's get started.
Okay, 10 o'clock. You guys enjoy.
Thank you. More people can jump on if they're coming. Looks smaller right now. I'm thinking we're in a post Super Bowl lull. So let's do a couple stretches to warm up, and then we're going to jump into some power flows. So let's do a couple overhead reaches. And you can coordinate your breathing. Breathe in and exhale, come down. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale down. 5 more. Last 3, keeping your posture tall. And 1 more. All right, let's do some shoulder blade squeezes. So start with your arms out in front with wide fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. And make sure that you're not hiking your shoulders as you bring your elbows back, but they stay low. Let's do 10. So fingers out wide and squeeze your shoulder blades. 1, fingers wide. 2, out. 3, out. 4, out. 5, out. 6, out. 7, out. 8, out. 9, and 10. We're going to move into some of our flows now. So we'll start with the seated power flow. So we're going to do 1 repetition of each power move. So I'll show an example. We're going to start with 1 power up, 1 power rock to each side. So reaching your arm up towards the ceiling, fingers are wide, looking up at your hand. And then stretch out that same leg so that your leg is straight. Reset in the middle and then power rock to the other side. My arm reaching up towards the ceiling. I'm straightening out this leg and then resetting in the middle. Arms wide for the power twist. Twist to one side. Try to twist so that you're pointing this leg down. Open to reset and twist to the other side. Reset back in the middle. Take 1 step out, lifting your knee really high, adding that same arm, stepping in, and then to the other side, out, and in. So that's 1 flow. I want to sequence 10 of those together. So we'll start slow, and then I'm going to pick up the speed as we get used to the movement, but go at your own pace. You don't have to stay at my pace. I would rather have you do a bigger, more exaggerated movement with better quality than go faster. So let's cycle through. Once we do this step, we're going to go right back to the top for the power up. So we'll come down, up, power rock, look up at your hand, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, step, together, step, together. So back to the top, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, step, together, step, together. Back to the top, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, step, together, step, together. That's 3. Back to the top, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, out, together, out, together, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, step out, in, out, and halfway done. Down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, step out, in, out, in, down, up, power rock, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, step out, in, out, in. 3 more, down, up, power rock, open, twist, get ready, out, in, down, up, power rock, get ready, open, twist, get ready, step out, in, step out, and I can't remember if that was the last one, so let's do one more. Down, up, power rock, get ready, open, twist, get ready, step out, in, out, and nice job. So that is one flow. We can do the same flow in different positions. We are going to do the standing power flow next. So if you need to rest for a moment, feel free to do so. Grab some water if you need to. I'm going to set up my camera position. So that looks pretty good. For the standing version, you can do all of these while holding on to your chair in front of you. So you could do, I'll go ahead and demonstrate the moves. You don't have to join me yet, but I'll show if I was holding on and without. So if I was holding on, I would do 1 squat bending down, and I would bring 1 arm back. Or if you don't want the chair, you would do a squat and then a power up. For the power rock, I could stay hanging on here as I reach to the side, reset in the middle, and power rock. If that feels really stable for you, see how far you can reach to the side. See if you can even come up on your foot, on 1 foot, so that you're standing on one side as you reach. Or maybe you're just shifting so that your toes stay down, but you're leaning to the side. For the power twist, if you're not holding on, we're doing the same moves that we did seated, starting with arms wide, turning to clap, opening wide, and turning to clap. If you want some support as you do that, I'm just going to use 1 arm. I'll keep 1 hand here, and I'm going to do a power twist across. Really trying to get more motion twisting in our upper back. And then for the power step, you could use 1 or 2 hands, exaggerating that step out and step in, or you could add your arms. And I would do it to both sides. So those are the 4 power moves. We're going to sequence them together. Set yourself up well so that you feel supported if you need some hand support with your chair, or you could have it next to you if you want a little bit more room to move around. But let's cycle through 10 rounds of each of those. I'm going to start slow again. Go at your own pace, but I will gradually pick up my speed. If you feel comfortable, you can stay in sequence with me, but if you want to keep doing it at your own pace, feel free. All right, let's get started. So we'll come down, power up, power rock, get ready, power rock, open, twist, open, twist, get ready, bring your feet together, step out, and in, out, in. So that's 1, feet apart, down, power up, explode, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Bring your feet apart, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Feet apart, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Bring your feet apart, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. We're halfway done. Feet apart, down, up, power rock, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Feet apart, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Feet apart, 3 more, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. 2 more, feet apart, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Last one, down, up, power rock, get ready, power rock, get ready, open, twist, open, twist, step out, together, out, together. Great job. You guys followed along well. We are going to do a different kind of interval work today. Instead of, go ahead and grab water if you need to while I'm explaining this. Instead of doing a minute of work, a minute rest, I have 4 exercises that I'm going to introduce. We're going to have 8 minutes on the clock, and I want to see how many rounds you can get through. And so pace yourself. If you need to take a break after you get through all 4 exercises before you start over, take a break. If you're feeling good and can keep going, keep going. So for this one, you're going to have, like I said, 4 different exercises, and you'll have a number to do of each. So the first one is a mountain climber. You can do this with or without weight. We're going to do it in standing. So it's kind of like that opposite arm and leg reach. I want you to do 10 on each side, 10 mountain climbers. Then we're going to do 8 sit-to-stands. So with the sit-to-stand, I want you to explode out of it. We're going to do it with our big forward reach and then a power up. So that would be 1 sit-to-stand. You're going to do 8 sit-to-stands. The third exercise is a knee to chest. You can do it in a couple different positions. You can do it in a plank. So up in a plank, you could do 8 knee to chest here. Kind of like our march that you did in standing. You could do it in a modified plank where your hands are on your couch or your chair and you're doing the knee to chest here. Or you could choose to do it in standing again or sitting where your arms are out in front of you and you're bringing your knee up here. So similar to the march, except try a more challenging position if you can, and your arms are not going to move for this one. And then the fourth exercise, so you're going to do 10 knee to chest with that one in total, not alternating. So the first one is 10 mountain climbers on each leg, and I'll be saying this as we go through. 8 sit-to-stands, 10 knee to chests in either position, and in total, not on each side, and then 10 squat presses. So with the squat press, I'm going to use weight for this. You can choose with or without it. Arms come out as you sit back, and then squeeze your elbows back as you come back up to kind of align that posture, squeezing your shoulder blades. 10 squat presses, okay? I'm going to write the numbers in the chat really quick if anyone needs a refresher once we're started. So we have 10 marches each side. 8 sit to stands, 10 knee to chest all together. So not each side. 10 squat press. So we're gonna have 8 minutes. I want you to get through as many rounds as you can. So after you do all 4 exercises, that counts as 1 round. So shoot to do at least 2 full rounds of it, but see how many you can get. Pace yourself as you need to. This is self-directed. So I'm gonna set a timer and I'll give you kind of heads up as we go, how much time we spent, okay? So join me in standing, or you could do the march and sitting to start as well, if you prefer that position. I'm gonna get 8 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna grab my weights. We're starting with that mountain climber or alternating arm and leg march, okay? All right, here we go. Our 8 minutes has started. So I'm counting 10 on each side for myself with my mountain climbers. Once I have 10 on each side, I'm moving to my sit to stands. I have 8 sit to stands to do. I'm doing a big reach and then coming into a power up. So do 8 sit to stands. That's your second exercise. Nice job, everybody. I'm seeing really tall posture. Once you have your 8 sit to stands, we're going to do our knee to chest. Try it in a plank or a modified plank if you can, or you can do it sitting. And this is 10 knee to chest all together. So I'm doing my 10 knee to chest. And once you have your 10, come back into standing for your squat press. And then we have 10 squat presses for our last exercise. And squeeze your shoulder blades back once you stand. Good job, everybody. You are about 2¼ minutes in, 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. You can either take a break or you can start back with your second set. Your goal is at least 2 rounds through, but see how many times you can go through it. So I'm starting with my second round. I have 20 mountain climbers to do, or 10 on each side. Opposite arm and leg, pushing that weight up. I finished my 10 mountain climbers. Now I'm moving on to my sit stands. Remember, you can go at your own pace. You don't have to match mine. This should feel challenging. I want you to push yourself, but take breaks as you need to so that you can still use the high intensity for when you're exercising. After you finish your 8 sit to stands, we're going to do that knee to chest. I'm going to show it from a modified plank for this one, where my hands are braced against the table. This could be your couch or a countertop. And you're doing 10 knee to chest all together. After you finish your knee to chest, you're going to move on to your squat press. With weight if you can. Coming down into a squat. When you stand up, squeeze your shoulder blades back. You have 10 squat presses. Good job, everybody. There are 3.5 minutes left. See how many more rounds you can get through. Even if you hit that target of 2 rounds, see if you can get more. Your first exercise, as a reminder, is those 10 mountain climbers on each leg and 8 sit-to-stands. Make sure you're doing a big forward lean with your sit-to-stands. You can use your hands if you need to help you stand. After you finish your 8 sit-to-stands, remember you can use your hands for support. Make sure that you're safe. We're going to do that knee to chest. It can be a knee to chest sitting, or you can try the plank or modified plank. 10 in total. As a reminder, when you're getting up from the ground, bring one leg forward and push through this leg and through your chair to come into standing. Your 4th exercise is that squat press. You can hang on to the back of your chair if you want some support. You have 10 squat presses. All right, everybody, we have 1 minute left. Keep pushing till the end. Opposite arm and leg for that mountain climber. 20 times, 10 on each side. After you finish your mountain climbers, move to your sit-to-stands. Remember, you can use your hands for this. If you need some support, push through your hands and get your bearings once in standing to do a power up. If you're not using your hands, really do that forward lean to help you stand. Use that forward momentum. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. That is our 8 minutes. Really nice job with that. So grab a drink, have a seat. That is hard work, working for 8 minutes straight or 8 minutes with very short breaks. And it's okay if you feel winded. It's okay if you feel short of breath right now. Take a minute to catch your breath. You should be working at that high of an intensity where if you were trying to carry a conversation with someone, you could maybe only get a few words out, but not full sentences. That's the level of intensity that we should be working at. It is most effective to train at that level, and it is safe. So catch your breath, and then when you're ready, I think we're going to move down to our floor mats. We're going to do our power moves on hands and knees on all fours today. And then we'll do some core down there before we move on to our next standing exercise. We'll take a break from the standing. If you prefer to be seated, I will refresh the seated moves as we do them together. So you do not have to get onto the ground if you're not comfortable. Another good place is trying these on your bed if you're not comfortable getting down onto the ground. Or I'll show my favorite option, my favorite modification. Maybe it's too challenging to have your hands flat on the ground. So maybe you can put your hands up on your chair. I'll show it this way. So I have my hands on my chair here for a little bit more support. This is a really nice modification if you're off balance with some of the power moves in all fours. This gives you a lot of support here. Much easier to bring this leg forward with our power step if you have trouble with that one. Bump my camera down. 30 more seconds and then we'll all meet on the ground if you're joining me for the power moves. All right. As a reminder for the people who are sitting in their chairs for this, the first power move is the power up. So your hands are on your legs. You're going to kind of weight shift forward, lean forward, and then explode up with your arms back wide like this to squeeze your shoulder blades together. So the power up is coming down and exploding up. That's your move if you're seated in your chair. If we're on all fours, our same idea. Your hands are going to start down. I'm going to do a small elbow bend. You don't have to do a full push-up, just a small bend, and then explode here into this tall position. This is a great modification here if you have trouble with your balance there. Small bend and explode back, okay? Let's do 10. Let's count up by threes for this one. Count loud with me at home too. Down, 3. Down, 6. Down, 9. Down, 12. Down, 15. Down, 18. Down, 21. Down, 24. Down, 27. Down, 30. Great job. For those of you who are in your chair, next we have the power rock. This is where you're reaching up towards the ceiling, you're up across over you, resetting in the middle. This is the seated move, and reaching up over cross. If you're on all fours, for the power rock, we're going to rock back into kind of a child's pose position. And for the next part, your hands might have to be further out in front of you, because we're going to rock your hips down forward. And it's easier if your hands are further out. So go as far as you can, feel that stretch. That's our power move, rocking back and rocking forward. Let's count backwards from 100 by 10s this time. So we'll do 10 repetitions, start at 100, we'll end at 10. So rock back, 100. Good, nice and slow. Stretch as far as you can, rock back, 90. Rock back, 80. Rock back, 70. Rock back, 60. Rock back, 50. Rock back, 40. Rock back, 30. Rock back, 20. One more. Rock back, 10. Good. For the power twist, if you're seated in your chair, you're starting with your arms out wide to the side. This is the seated power move. Twist, ooh, that was a lot of clap. Twist your shoulders to clap, reset in the middle, turn and twist. If you're on all fours, the power twist, in this position is reaching one arm up, and I want you to look up at that hand to get more of a stretch in your neck. And then twist that arm through like you're threading the needle and push your shoulder down towards the ground. And then we would do the other side. Reaching up, look up at your hand and tuck that arm through, shoulder towards the ground. Okay? So let's do 10 on each side. Why don't we count by 5s this time? So reach up, look up at your hands. 5. Now switch sides, alternate each time. Reach up. 10. Reach up. 15. Reach up. 20. Reach up. 25. Reach up. 30. Reach up. 35. Reach up. 40. Reach up. 45. Reach up. 50. Reach up. 55. Reach up. 60, more than halfway done. Reach up. 65. Reach up. 70. Reach up. 75. Reach up. 80. 4 more. Reach up. 85. Reach up. 90. Up. 95. Up. And 100. Good work. Next, we're doing our power step. So if you're seated in your chair, it looks like taking an exaggerated step out with one leg, then stepping in, lifting your knee super high, then stepping the other leg out. If you're on all fours, we're kind of going to rock back to build a little momentum, and then step one leg forward, okay? So bring that leg back, to step the other leg forward. If that feels hard on your hips, or you're not able to step your leg out very far, this is the position for you. Gives you so much more mobility to alternate that stepping here, okay? That's a really good option. Let's count backwards, maybe by 40 from 2s this time. So we'll do alternating side to side, 20 all together. So back, 40. Good job. Back, 38. Back, 36. Back, 34. Back, 32. Back, 30. Back, 28. Back, 26. Back, 24. Back, 22. 20, halfway. 18. 16. 14. 12. 10. 8. 6. 2 more. 4. And 2. Good job. Grab some water. We are going to stay down on our floor mats for another couple exercises. But if you need to get out of this position and give your knees a break, or if you need to grab some water, feel free. We're going to hang out here for another couple things. And if you didn't feel comfortable trying these positions in our class today, maybe try them on your bed. It can be a little bit softer than the floor, even with the floor mat. And that way you don't have to practice getting down onto the ground. It can be kind of a easier position for people sometimes. I'll give everyone another 30 seconds or so. And then we'll get ready for our core. The first move we're going to do is a bird dog. So that is where in all fours like this, I want you to raise your opposite arm and leg, alternating on one side and then the other. If you're seated, you can practice doing your marching with opposite arm and leg, but I want you to be sitting at the edge of the chair so that you're practicing using your core muscles, but you're not supported by the back of your chair, okay? So let's do 20. Go nice and slow with these, and I want your back to stay very flat for this. 1, 2, 3. If this feels too hard with your arm and leg, try just one. Try just the leg or just the arm and see if you can balance in that position. Oh man, I lost my count. Maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. I want to come up next into a kneeling position. We're going to do an exercise. I'm going to use my weight. If you don't have a hand weight, that's okay. I know I said we'd only use it for one exercise, and here we are on our third. So I apologize if you didn't get it. You can still do this one without it. So we're going to start kind of sitting back on your heels. If this is a hard position for your knees, try putting a pillow right here. I'll show you what I mean. So that you're kind of sitting on the pillow. So that way you're not bending back as far. So that's a more comfortable position for your knees if you have pain sitting all the way back. Because we're going to come from this seated position on our heels to up and tall kneeling with your hips forward. Do an overhead raise. And then, sit back down onto your heels. If you're seated, you can work on that overhead raise, again with tall posture. Let's do 10 kneeling to overhead raises. So starting back on your heels. Again, if this is hard on your knees, put a pillow there. Up into kneeling, overhead raise, that's 1, and back onto your heels. Up, 2. And I'm showing from the side so that you can see I'm very straight. 3. Up, 4. Up, 5. Up, 6. Up, 7. Up, 8. Up, 9. Last one. Up, 10. Now I want to get into a half kneeling position. So one leg is up in front, one leg is back behind. And try to have your front knee at a 90-degree angle so that it's not bent back behind you like this, but that it's out at a 90-degree angle, okay? In this position, let's do a shoulder blade squeeze. So you can do it with or without weights, but chest tall, squeezing your elbows back. So working on keeping our posture, keeping our balance while your arms are moving. Let's do 10 and then we'll switch legs. 1, 2, nice and slow, 3. If you need to support yourself with one hand, feel free. Hang on to that chair if you need to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch legs. Again, hang on to a chair next to you if you want some support. This is just a great position to even get in if we're not doing it unsupported. Really good position for our hips and our core. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Drop one of your weights so that you're just hanging on to one. You can also do this without weights. We're going to do a chop. So I'm going to twist and reach down towards the leg that is straight. And then I'm going to twist up and away. So I'm turning my shoulder blades or turning my shoulders so that I'm really getting a twist as I turn. Again, maybe you want some support. Maybe you want to hang on with one hand as you twist for a little bit of balance. All right, let's try 10. Real slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, keeping your posture tall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Now we're going to reach in the opposite direction. Again, hand support if you want it, or if you're losing your balance. Now doing that opposite direction diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Take your time coming back up to standing and take a break in your chair. So we're already kind of in the perfect position. Push through this leg, push through your chair, and take a big step in and come to full standing. All right. So we're done with floor mats. You can use your weights for the next exercise. But feel free to get your floor mat out of the way. Grab some water if you need to. We're going to do some coordination with clock yourself, but we're going to do it with dual tasking where there's an added piece added to the stepping. So if you haven't done this clock yourself app before, what it is the app is going to call out a different number to step to. So picture that you're standing in the middle of a clock. I'll go backwards from you guys. I'll show my feet maybe down here. So if 1 is called out, I'm going to step towards number 1. I'm assuming this is backwards for you. If it isn't, I apologize. Then stepping towards number 2, like you're in the middle of a clock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's the basis of it. It's going to call the numbers out randomly though. But we're going to add a piece to it where I'm just making sure I'm remembering this correctly. So you can do this with or without your weights. The app is going to call a couple different movements to coordinate every time you step. So you have light weights, you can hold them. They're going to do 3 different moves that you do with the step. But to reset each move, it's going to call center touchdown. So when you hear center touchdown, you're going to bend your knees and bring your arms down towards the ground, like you're doing a squat. So that's kind of like a reset before it switches the coordination. So then after the center touchdown, it's going to call out either biceps, which will be when you hear biceps, step towards the number, they'll say biceps. And then they'll only say biceps once, but you know to do that arm curl every time you hear a number. So then if you hear 3, you're going to do an arm curl while you step to the number 3. Or it may say, the next one is chest press. So when you step towards 3, you would bring your arms out straight and then back in. Or what is the next one? Or it will say punches. So either it's going to say center touchdown, which is kind of like the reset. It'll say center touchdown biceps. So you know every time you step, you do that elbow curl, and then it may switch it. It'll say center touchdown punches, so that now you'll punch with one hand when you step to that number. The third option is that chest press. It would say, to switch it, it would say center touchdown chest press. So I'll do it with you for the first round. You have 3 different arm options: biceps, a chest press, or a punch, which is one arm, okay? And it will call it out when it switches. Otherwise, keep with the same move. I'm going to do it with you for the first round. And for the first round, it's going to go in order for the numbers. I believe so. It may be random. I thought it gave me the options. So first round, I'll do it with you. And then after I'll probably just step back so that you're listening to it, but not seeing the visual example, okay? So we'll do it all together this time. So center touchdown biceps. So we squat, and now we're gonna do that bicep curl when we step to the number.
1, 10, 3, 4, 7, 2.
I can hardly hear her.
Can't hear you.
Is that better?
3,
No.
No?
7. Center touchdown punches.
Maybe I will call them out along with it. I wonder if the speaker is not working as well.
I think that'll work.
I'll just call it out loud. And I'm going to slow it down a little bit for this first one. Okay. So again, it's going to say center touchdown, and then it will call the numbers randomly. It's not going to do it in order. So when you hear the number of the clock face, step to that number.
Center touchdown.
So center touchdown biceps again. 10. 4.
6,
6.
7,
7. 11.
3,
3.
12,
12.
1,
1. 8.
9,
9.
2,
2. 5,
9,
9,
4,
4.
center touchdown, chest press.
All right. So we didn't get to switch to the next one that time, but I will keep calling it out loud. Maybe I'll turn this down so that you can. And I'm going to speed it up a little bit this time. So remember because we didn't have an example of this, but I will be calling numbers. And then when I say center touchdown, chest press, squat for that center touchdown. And then you're going to chest press with each move instead of doing the bicep curl if it starts with that. So each time you hear center touchdown, it's switching which arm movement to do, okay? So I'll call it out this time, but I'm not going to do a visual demo so that you just have to hear for it. You don't get to see it as well, okay? All right, a little bit faster this time. So center touchdown, biceps. 5, 11, 3, 12, 7, 9, 8, 4, remember you're doing a bicep curl, 6, 1, 2, 10, 8, 6, center touchdown punches. So that's a one arm. 12, 5, 7, 10, 2, 3, 1, 11, 4, 9, 11, 12, 10, center touchdown, chest press. So we're going to do a chest press when we step. So 5, I would step back and punch. 1, I would step forward and punch. 2, 8, 7, 3, 11, 3, 12, 5, 4, 9, center touchdown, biceps. 1, 7, and 2. Nice job, everybody. Come on back to your chair. We'll do our cool down. All right, so we'll finish with some stretches today. Grab a drink of water. First, let's bring one arm across your chest and pull it close towards you. We'll stretch out your shoulder. Let's count here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's stretch out our neck. So bring your ear down towards your shoulder. Gently pull with one hand. This hand can tuck behind your back. And again, hold for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll your head to the other side and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll your head back to the middle. Scoot forward for this one so that you can straighten one leg out in front of you keep this knee bent and lean forward so you feel a stretch on the back of your leg. Hold for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring one leg up across and push down at your thigh. Stretching the back of our hip here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So rolling your shoulders forward. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put your hands together, you in front, and fold your hand or push your fingertips forward like this and round out your upper back. So round your upper back and push your hands away. Let's hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hands behind your back, grasp your hands and pull your shoulders down to push your chest forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And lastly, let's do some hand circles, wrist circles. Do about 6 in one direction and then 6 the other way. All right, everybody, we'll finish there for today. I'll stick around for a couple minutes if anyone has questions. Otherwise, have a great week.
Thank you, Kitty.
You're
Wonderful
welcome.
job.
Have a good week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
Very welcome. Have a good week.
Just a minute. Thank you, Katie.
Bye.
Thank you, Katie. Good job.
Good job to you guys. You guys rocked it today.
Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye.